What's up, guys? It's me, Technology Dude 117, and today I'm here with my friend MiiDylan, and we're coming at you guys with our E3 2013 predictions. Now, E3 is just around the corner, and we're basically going to be talking about, what we want to see at the Sony and Microsoft press conferences and what we think is going to be shown. So let's get started here, man. What do you think, Sony's going to be showing at their press conference, and what do you predict that they'll be showing?
I guess the main thing obviously is the reveal of the console, just because Xbox One, we know how it looks, and PS4 we still have no clue how it looks, so they will probably start with that, and I guess they'll move on to the price range it's going to be.
Yeah, I mean, price range, I'm thinking probably like $300-$400, somewhere in between there, because they already said that they're making it cheaper than the PS3. When that launched, and the PS3 when that launched, that was like $500-$600. It was ridiculously expensive, and to make it anything more than that would be kind of dumb because they do have to compete price-wise with Microsoft. Like, I don't know, what are your thoughts on like the price range of the PS4?
Yeah, I mean, like $300-$400 would be perfect. If they go like over that, I think they're kind of like screwing themselves over. Like after the PS3. They cannot like just do this another time. Like they need to release a console where people can buy it, not like have to wait all these years to catch up on like Microsoft.
Yeah.
So hopefully like $400 would be perfect.
Now release date, I'm thinking probably like November of this year, just because they said holiday 2013, and usually when they say that it means November because stuff doesn't come out in December for some reason. And
yeah, I guess it makes sense. I mean, they need to get like hype, so they would have like a whole month. I guess it would make sense,
Yeah, and they need to get ready for, Christmas and everything, all the holidays, and that would probably be a pretty good way to do it. But what do you think game-wise they're gonna like reveal?
Obviously, Naughty Dog will have to show a game, which is probably that it's gonna be Uncharted 4.
Yeah.
I think it would fit. I mean, considering like it would be the fourth game on a PS4 system, I guess they could do a lot, and yeah, it definitely would sell systems.
Yeah, it would definitely, because I mean, Uncharted is probably like PlayStation's biggest franchise. It basically, I guess, defined the PlayStation 3 generation. It was one of the biggest games on the console, and it definitely sold a lot. But I've been hearing rumors about a Jack 4, and I would love to see that, honestly, on the PS4. I heard that Naughty Dog might be working on it. I actually heard that they were working on it before they started working on The Last of Us, and then they kind of just put Jack 4 in limbo. But I would love to see that, man. I don't know how you feel about that, but I would love to see Jack 4, because the PS2 era, the Jack and Daxter games were probably my favorite franchise of that generation.
Like, I must admit, like, I don't think it's gonna happen. At least not like a launch title.
Yeah.
But who knows? Like, they might show actually something about it. Maybe even a teaser trailer or something.
Yeah, and I mean...
But like a launch title, I just can't see it.
Yeah, and I mean, like, Naughty Dog might not even be developing it. Somebody else might be developing it. Like, with Sly Cooper Thieves in Time, Sanzaru Games, they developed that, and they made the Sly HD collection. So maybe the people who made the Jack and Daxter HD collection will make Jack 4. You never know, though. So
yeah, it makes kind of sense.
Yeah, I mean, so what else do you think we're gonna see there?
Yeah, they were talking about like how there's gonna be a new IP by Santa Monica, which I guess I'd be more interested than a new God of War.
Yeah, because I mean,
they need to take a break from that.
Yeah, I mean, after Ascension, that kind of just, I guess, put them in a hole. And I don't know if you've ever seen The Tester on YouTube.
Yeah, I do watch it.
Yeah, well, the prize for like the most recent season was a job at Santa Monica Studios, where they would be working on a new IP. So it just makes sense that a new IP would be revealed by Santa Monica at E3 this year. Now let's talk about The Last Guardian, because this game has been delayed over and over again, and it's kind of getting to the point where it's like Duke Nukem, where it's just in like limbo. Like nobody knows what's going on with it anymore. Yeah. I mean, like, I know, like, I would love to see The Last Guardian, and you probably would too. But yeah, let's just talk about that. Like, what do you think is gonna happen with The Last Guardian?
I mean, it's been a while now that they showed it. Like, I love Ico, and I was playing Shadow of Colossus like just a couple of minutes ago, and I would love to see this game. And at this point, it has to be a PS4 title, because if it's a PS3 game, it just won't sell, and that's their best option right now.
Yeah, and I mean, PS3, I definitely think they should drop the whole PS3 thing, and it really depends on how far they got in like the development process, like how far they got with the game. If they didn't get that far, which is what rumors like suggest, then I definitely think it'll come to the PS4. Now, whether it's a launch title or not, I don't really know. I mean, do you think it'll be a launch title?
Not at all. I mean, probably have to wait another 2 years, which is horrible, but I guess that's what will happen.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully they make some sort of mention of it, because I know at last year's E3 2012 they didn't mention it at all, which was kind of weird. And a lot of people were just like, what is going on with The Last Guardian? Like, is it still even in existence? And like, there's so many questions about the game that really just need to be answered already by Sony, because they're just kind of you know, trying to avoid anything about that game. So who knows what's going to happen with it. Hopefully we see it. I definitely want to. So let's actually talk about some of the apps for PlayStation. Let's talk about like PlayStation Home and PlayStation Plus. So what do you think is going to happen with PlayStation Plus as it like transitions to the next generation?
Yeah, they definitely need to keep Plus. They need to come out on stage and be like, you know what, if we have PS Plus, PS4 will be having the same features, you know, the same service.
I mean,
because PS Plus is great, like PS4 needs it.
Yeah, I mean, we were just like talking about how much we love PlayStation Plus and like all the awesome benefits and stuff. So I think they would definitely bring that over to the PS4. Now, I actually heard that they're going to be adding some new features and benefits to just give people more of a reason to join. Like a bunch of like I guess like a bunch of like free titles and just more benefits in general. Like the information that was online, it wasn't like the clearest, but apparently they are adding new benefits to bring more people in. Because, you know, right now there are people who don't have PlayStation Plus, even though there's tons of free titles and stuff, which in my opinion is kind of stupid, but, you know, it would be cool to see what kind of new benefits they bring to PlayStation Plus.
Like online storage, they would probably increase that. I don't know if you use it, but that's actually really helpful.
Yeah, it is, because, you know, if you need to put in a new hard drive or something, or you got like a new console, it helps out a lot. Yeah, I would like to see that increased, definitely. And I think they could do that because didn't Sony like purchase some sort of cloud service?
Gaikai
that they're going to be using for the PS4.
Yeah, I think that's actually something that they will use with Plus. Like maybe with the fee you pay, they're gonna allow you to play for a certain amount of time, like older games through streaming.
Yeah, I mean that would be awesome, dude. If you could stream PS3.
Yeah, I'd definitely be in it.
On your PS4 with a PlayStation Plus membership. I think that would be awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm keeping it regardless, but I just can't wait to see, you know, what they do. So, PlayStation Home. Let's talk about that. What do you think? Like, do you think they're gonna do anything with PlayStation Home as they transition into the next generation?
Yeah. If they do use like Home, that's gonna be one of the most useless things they would ever spend time on. Like it's just not required. Like, do you even use it?
Yeah, I don't use it. I do not use it.
It's like it's just not useful. Like you go in there and every place you need to go, you need to download something extra.
Yeah.
You just get in there and you're like, why am I even here, you know? It's just not required.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know if they're necessarily gonna drop it. Like, it's gonna be sort of like the PlayStation Move, where it's always going to be there, regardless of how stupid it is. But
yeah,
PlayStation Home, I don't know if they're going to like revamp it and maybe bring it out to Vita. But I remember when it first came out a couple years ago, it was so hyped up, and it ended up being so like just like pointless. It just ended up being so useless. And
I mean, yeah, like Sony just uses that thing for ads to make money off it. Like, you go in there, just ads after ads, and it's like you're not getting much fun out of it. Like, there's no reason why people should go on there.
I mean,
so
it's supposed to be like a cool social network where you can like hang out with friends and stuff, but you go to a different area and you have to like download something, or it's just a bunch of ads really, and it's just kind of stupid. So I don't know if they're gonna transition it over, but personally, I don't think they're gonna ditch it just because I think they have like a lot invested in it. So I don't think they're gonna ditch it. Well, let's actually talk about the Vita, Sony's like second biggest thing. What do you think's going down with the Vita here at E3 this year?
I'm just hoping for a price drop. Other than that, I mean, I just hope there's more games, but a price drop would really be perfect right now to compete with the 3DS. So yeah, I'm hoping for that.
I mean, I think that would just be the smart thing to do, because you know, when they dropped the price in Japan, sales rose like big time. So I think it would be the smart thing to do, and definitely bring out new games. Of course, they have Killzone Mercenary coming out in September. But, you know, bring out new games. I heard there might be an Infamous Vita, maybe even a God of War Vita. So that would be, you know, really cool. You know, are you expecting any Vita games to be announced?
Yeah, I mean, if God of War and the Vita comes out, that will sell systems. Like, it's obvious, right?
Yeah, I mean, especially if it's developed by the people who developed the God of War games on PSP. I'm not even sure what they're called, but if it was developed by them, I definitely think it would bring in some sales for sure, especially if they bundled the console with it and maybe made it like a red Vita. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
But you know, enough about PlayStation. Let's move to the Xbox and Microsoft, because obviously that's going to be another big thing at E3 this year. So let's talk about price, man. What are you expecting from the Xbox One price-wise?
I'm actually thinking about $499. I think it's gonna be more expensive than the PS4.
Why do you think that?
And mainly it's because the Kinect 2.0, that's gonna cost some money.
Yeah, I mean, that is like a 1080p camera, right?
Yeah.
I haven't paid too much attention to the Xbox, because honestly, after the reveal, I was pretty upset, and with the recent news about the whole used games thing and the internet connection every 24 hours, you know, I just kind of got turned off from the Xbox even more. But honestly, I'm thinking to compete with Sony, they're going to go somewhere between 300 and 400. Just like what I think with the PS4, just because anything over that might be a little too expensive. Now,
yeah, I think like the issue with Xbox, like they want to make a console for everyone and like to be the only console in your room. So I think that's why the price will be a bit higher. Like they're not aiming for a gaming console.
Yeah, they're aiming for that sort of all-around internet or entertainment experience, which is what they gave us at you know, the reveal for the console, which a lot of people were upset about. But you know, release date, I'm thinking November as well.
Yeah, same day.
Yeah, probably November. I don't know how close it's going to launch to the PS4, but November is definitely the golden month for both of these consoles. Now let's actually talk about you know, Xbox One games that we think might be shown. You know, Rare is going to be showing a new game. What do you think it's going to be?
I don't really follow Rare that much, so I don't really have any idea, I guess. But they have to show a new game. Let's hope it's not a Kinect game,
really.
Which I hear like a lot of people are angry about. Like, so let's hope it's not a Kinect game.
Rare like kind of came out and said, you know, that they're going to be reviving an old franchise, so that could really mean anything. You know, it could be like a new Perfect Dark game. It could be Banjo-Kazooie. It could even be like Conquer. I don't know what it's going to be, but personally I think it'll probably be Banjo-Kazooie 4, just because that's something everybody can play. And I guess that would kind of boost sales for families and stuff if there was a family-oriented game. But let's talk about some of the other games that we think there might be. Of course, you know, Lionhead's going to be there showing off some kind of Fable game. What do you think it might be?
I truly believe it's going to be Fable 4, because with the Fable anniversary thing going on, like it seems they're getting people ready for the next Fable game. So Fable 4.
I mean, what about this whole Fable MMO thing, like, that's been going around on the internet?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really think it's going to happen. Like, I still don't believe like the Xbox One will be able to support an MMO.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just, it doesn't seem like it will happen.
People have been talking about this MMO for a while now. So it would be kind of cool to see, and I think
it would be
Microsoft
cool.
has to get on MMOs just because, you know, Sony has so many MMOs. And Sony actually said recently that PlanetSide 2 and DC Universe Online will both be coming to PS4. So that's two MMOs that
Yeah, that's great.
Xbox One doesn't have. So I think an MMO would probably benefit the console a little bit. So, what other games are you expecting here for the Xbox One?
Yeah. I mean, of course, we heard about Mirror's Edge, and it seems more likely that it's gonna come out. So I'm definitely hoping they show it. And there's some people saying that it will have exclusive content, which I'm thinking Kinect, which I'm not very excited about.
The whole motion gaming thing just doesn't get me. I just don't like motion gaming.
Like, can you imagine yourself playing Mirror's Edge 2 with the motion?
Like your arms are all around and stuff. Like it would just be.
I'd be sweating
Yeah.
like crazy the first
It would just be
5 minutes. Like, have you ever played Child of Eden?
I haven't.
I played that with the Kinect. I cannot stand one level. Like, I'm sweating. So I can't imagine how this would
I've
work.
actually never had a Kinect, but I definitely think the exclusive.
Oh, don't buy one.
I'm definitely not, but I definitely think this whole exclusive content thing could definitely happen, because with the whole EA and Microsoft sort of team up thing, I think if they do announce a Mirror's Edge 2, there might be exclusive content. And EA actually said that DICE was working on something, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was Mirror's Edge 2 at all. So let's talk about first-party games. What first-party games do you think might be shown for the Xbox?
I think more than shown. I think at the end of the conference, they will probably show a teaser trailer for Halo 5, but it will be like a short clip. I don't think it will be like, hey, we have Halo 5. They'll just show something small and get everybody excited.
343 is without a doubt working on Halo 5. They've already said that they're doing a trilogy, a Halo trilogy. So they're definitely working on Halo 5, but yeah, I could see a teaser trailer and just something to
because they showed
something to get everybody excited for Halo 5. I know Halo 5 would be the game that would sell the Xbox One for me, because I just love Halo, and Halo 5 would just be an awesome title that would definitely sell consoles. I know I would probably buy an Xbox One just for Halo 5, because I bought my Xbox 360 just for Halo, because I just love those games that much. But let's talk about this zombie game that keeps being brought up by Microsoft. They keep talking about this zombie game. What do you think it's going to be?
I really have no clue. If it would be like Left 4 Dead 3,
Yeah,
that would be amazing.
Be pretty cool.
I love.
But the thing is, Valve is having their own sort of press conference, and I think if they were to announce that game, they'd probably do it at their own. But
unless it's exclusive to the Xbox One.
Yeah, which could be possible. You never know. But I think it might be Dead Rising 3, just because I don't know. Have you seen the picture online? It's supposedly a leaked image of the games that Microsoft is going to show at E3 for the Xbox One.
Oh no!
It shows Halo 5,
no.
Crackdown 3, Dead Rising 3. It shows a bunch of different games. I don't know if it's real or not, but apparently it's a leaked image. Now, it could be Dead Rising. Who knows what it's going to be? I'm definitely excited to see what it is.
Yeah, I believe Crackdown 3 will come out. So if it's on the same list, there's a really high chance that Dead Rising 3 will come out.
Let's talk about Crackdown, actually. Crackdown 3. You're excited for that, right? Yeah, Crackdown would be awesome. I don't know if it would necessarily sell the Xbox One, but it would definitely be a cool game to have. And Microsoft has said about 15 exclusive games in the first year, so I wouldn't be surprised if Crackdown 3 was one of them.
Yeah, think about this. Crackdown 3 comes out, and they will give you a code for Halo 5.
That would be cool, because the original Crackdown was just a game basically to get the Halo 3 beta into people's hands, so that would make sense, honestly. Now, I'm pretty much done with predictions. I don't really have anything else to predict. Hopefully, most of mine were correct. Do you have anything else to add that you want to get in there, or are you good?
Nothing else. Let's just hope Xbox brings the games.
Because that's what it is. It's a games console, or it should be a games console. That's what Microsoft should be focusing on. So hopefully we see the games. So that basically wraps up our E3 2013 predictions. You know, if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to comment, rate, favorite, and subscribe. Share the video with your friends on Facebook and Twitter, and let us know down in the comments below what you guys are predicting is going to be at E3 this year, and why you guys are excited for E3. So thanks for watching, guys, and take it easy, everybody.